Friday night here live in Harlan for tonight's matchup, the Harlan Cyclones versus Lewis Central Titans. I'm Brian Martin. To my right is Shane Conrad, and to my left on the camera is Jonathan North. And Shane, we got a pretty good matchup here. Usually both teams match up pretty well. It's kind of a shock that both teams come in 0-2 to this matchup.
Yeah, Lewis Central coming off losses to North Polk and Sergeant Bluff, both by 3 points. And then Harlan, obviously, the kind of heartbreaking game last week, 17-12 to Glenwood, and the opener against Underwood. Both teams looking to come out with a win, though, and I got high hopes for the Cyclones tonight.
Like I said, it's shocked that we would even be talking both teams coming in at 0-2. Looking at the schedule, Shane, I thought this would be a matchup of teams being unbeaten.
Yeah, again, just not a characteristic season for either team, as we'll see what the Cyclones have in store. Great defensive performance last week. Offense probably not where they wanted it. A lot of bright spots, just couldn't quite get over that hump during the game last week.
I mean, both games Harlan has dropped 1 or 2 plays away from different outcomes, and it kind of on the other side of the field, Lewis Central kind of in the same boat. Maybe a couple key plays here and there. Both teams come in 2-0, but nonetheless, week 3, Harlan versus Lewis Central, and typically Harlan kind of gives Lewis Central a run for their money.
Yeah, again, Harlan always good for a big upset, and this would be a huge one for them, despite both teams being 0-2.
And you don't hear that often.
Yeah, as we'll see Lewis Central kick off to the Cyclones, who have Landon Nissen and Hagen Sorensen back to return.
And this will be a nice kick right out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Harlan will start on the 20.
Yeah, good kick from LC. That was Jimmy Scott. He was a pretty big player for him last year. And we'll see what Arkfeld and the Cyclone offense has in store, as it looks like Jackson Beaker going to be the lead back to start the game.
That's him and Arnholtz, kind of the main two last week out of that backfield, as they'll be in the pistol. Arkfeld looks to the air on first down, got Schneider there, and maybe good for at least a couple.
Looks like they're going to give him about 3. It's going to be a good start for the Cyclones. Always nice to move the ball positively off the start.
And typically you don't see a pass play from the Cyclones' first play. So doing something different here, maybe trying to catch Lewis Central off guard here. Harlan's usually the run team. Arkfeld, lone man in the shotgun.
Yeah,
so
5 wide.
Little touch pass here, and that is snuffed out by Lewis Central in the backfield.
Yeah, I didn't see what number, but Landon Nissen on the carry. It looked like that was TJ Nettles that got free off the edge.
So 3rd and 12 for the Cyclones, ball in the 18.
So Harlan with the gain on first down, set back behind the chains after second down. And LC looking with a 3-man front here. We'll see what Hastert and the Cyclone offense have dialed up.
Arkfeld will look to the air. He's going to go down the sideline. He's got Nissen. And
they're going to call it a catch. They are going to mark him short of the first down.
It looked like he got to the sticks, but
Brian, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't sure he caught that inbounds.
I thought he was at least at the 30, but we'll take it. 4th and 1. And are we going to keep the offense on the field, or are we going to punt?
It looks like McDowell's heading out to punt. Arkfeld taking a play in, though, maybe.
I think maybe they're going to try see if they're going to jump off sides.
Yeah, Harlan looking to go for it early.
And Lewis Central's going to call a timeout as their coach is fired up in there.
It looked like Lewis Central had a player running late off the field. So the coach is upset about that. as that would have been a pretty big miscue for the Cyclones to get a free first down off of too many men on the field.
So 4th and 2, ball in the 28. While they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're watching HLTV channel 15.
Okay with this decision. I'm okay if they punt it, but I'm also okay if they go for it.
Welcome back. 4th and 2, ball in the 28 as the Cyclone offense set to stay on the field as...
So, Brian, I don't know.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I was going to say you must not have been watching. McDowell does jog out this time for the punt.
So 4th and 2 as McDowell moved this one. A nice punt by
Good
McDowell.
punt from McDowell. Gets a great bounce.
That'll be well inside. Looks like it's going to get inside the 10 at the 11.
Just outside the 10, 11. Great punt from McDowell. Good job by the Cyclones. I mean, I know it was kind of a late sub timeout, but LC wasted timeout, and you flip the field off of it.
And you're going to make them start deep in their own territory. So we'll get the first look at the Titans offense and a look at the Cyclone defense. And Shane, last week it was a defensive battle, and this defense looked very good.
Yeah, again, the turnaround for the defense and the way they excelled last week was a great bright spot. Different beast this week. It looks like Brody Chubb in there at quarterback for LC.
As this will be a run up the middle.
And I believe that was Jalen Davis, the senior for LC on the carry. Oh, sorry, that was 22. That's Braden Doss.
So gain of 5 on that run. So 2nd and 5. A ball in the 16.
Again, this is going to be a challenge in its own. Harlan, not the size that teams normally have, as play is going to be blown dead. Argetsinger off the backside. It looks like he's getting a warning for maybe close to a late hit on the quarterback on the play blown dead. And the Cyclone's going to be whistled for an offsides call.
I think he got to a little bit past the line when he started there, Shane. He looked like he was going to be offsides as he crept up to the line there. So now it's a new set of downs for the Titans. 1st and 10, ball in the 21. And you kind of compared the size there, Shane. So a tall task. Lewis Central 4A. And kind of have been the team to beat in 4A.
Yeah, they have proven to be a good opponent year after year as
he's going to look downfield
Chubb
here.
Looks for his receiver.
And it'll be complete. And what a catch by Lewis Central is he had his man down there, and it looked like pretty good coverage by the Cyclones. And
I mean, Peyton Phippen is a great receiver. Fox tight on him. No, not getting his head around on the ball, though. I mean, it was borderline pass interference, but great catch from Phippen, and LC's moving.
1st and 10, ball on the 36. As again, they'll look to the air, and he'll throw a little bubble screen out. And Harlan's on it for about a 3-4 yard loss.
Yeah, Shields fighting through the initial block, and Hagen Sorensen coming over to clean up on the tackle. Great ball pursuit from the Cyclones there, as that was thrown out to Billy Gary.
So 2nd and 13, ball on the 39. Harlan with a great defensive stop there. Lewis Central sends a man in motion. They'll look to the air again. And he's going to go right up the middle there. Complete, and a touchdown, Lewis Central. So wide open man right up the middle there on a nice slant, and Lewis Central strikes first, 6-0 here at Merrill Field.
Yeah, Fippen with a good deep post route over the middle, and Chubb just puts it right on the money. I mean, he had plenty of time to throw, and unfortunately, the Cyclones down 6-0 to start the game.
So 8:30 to go here in the first quarter. Lewis Central on the board first on their first offensive drive. They're looking to go add one more to the score, and this will be good from about 50.
Yeah, Scott blasts it through the uprights.
So 7-0, 8:30 to go here in the first quarter, as Harlan's defense got some work to do, and the offense. A tall task here tonight, though, Shane. Kind of the word outside the offseason was nobody really wants to play Lewis Central. You can kind of see why.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but Harlan is up to the task. A little bit of a setback, obviously, but nobody's out of this game yet.
No.
Programming on HLTV Channel 15 has been brought to you by Pizza Ranch in Harlan, Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan,
Hamilton Financial Services, Fairway in Harlan, Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Murtu Medical Center, committed to you, committed to our community.
Murtu Medical Center, physical therapy and rehab services.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Patriots Choice Contracting, Harlan, Iowa, building for future generations.
Cyclone Scenic Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
So Sorensen and Nissen back to receive the kick. This is the last time Lewis Central kicked off, Shane. They almost kicked it into the street there. So,
yeah, as I'm sure the Cyclones would like a chance to return this one.
And teams prior to this, Shane, it's kind of just been a pooch kick or not. And this will be
into the end zone, not going to be returnable. So another touchback on the kick, and Harlan out at the 20 to start this drive.
So we saw flashes of good, flashes of bad from the offense the last time. Almost got him on a 4th and 1 to get a free first down, but nonetheless, here they go. Harlan takes over on the 20.
Bendorf in motion, handoff to Beaker.
And he's got some running room, and
he runs over, that was Keegan Kilnoski, but then is met by 3 other LC defenders.
Gain of 2, but that he earned both of those yards, Shane. 2nd and 8, ball on the 22 for Harlan. And I do believe that was the first run play of the game for the Cyclones.
Harlan a little slow to break the huddle. It looked like they may have had one too many men in there.
And we got a flag on the field. And it'll go against the Cyclones.
Yeah, they are calling an illegal substitution for too many men breaking the huddle. Hastert a little animated about it as Bendorf ran late off the field. But Harlan going to be hit with a 5-yard penalty.
2nd and 13, ball on the 17. Following the penalty, Harlan digging a little bit of a deeper hole there.
So 5 wide for Harlan.
So Arkwell look to the air. He's got Schneider wide open in the middle, and that's enough for a first down. A good pitch and catch there.
Yeah, and that's the Arkfeld we saw a lot last year. Confident in his throws, balancing his feet, and just firing it in there. Again, Schneider with a great route.
I was going to say a nice route run there. Harlan moves the sticks on a really nice pickup there through the air. And Harlan definitely not scared to throw the ball today.
Yeah, again, great pickups by the offensive line as there was a blitz coming through, but it did get picked up. So Bendorf in motion again. And another handoff to Beaker.
And he's going to fall forward for about 4, 5.
And this Cyclone offense seems to be playing with a little more animosity on the line right now.
It looks like they're a little bit more comfortable in the offensive scheme this week against a challenging Lewis Central defense. So 2nd and 5, ball on the 39.
I formation for Arkfeld. Nissen at the top of the field and Argetsinger near.
This is
handoff to Bendorf on the.
And I think that's enough to move the sticks. I think he fell forward.
Yeah, it looks like the far official has him spotted a little short. So it's going to be 3rd down. I'm not going to lie, didn't look like a great spot, but I mean, still forward. Inches, so. Cyclone's out. Again, LC crowding over the ball. Probably going to be a QB sneak here. And it is.
Exactly. And
Arkfeld should get it. Looks like this near side official has him spotted. Both officials look to have him spotted at the 1st down, and they do.
So 1st down for the Cyclones. Ball will be on the 44, so good play call there just to get the sticks moved. And that's opening up the playbook for a whole new set. So nice little balanced attack here on this drive, Shane. Lewis Central kind of getting hit with what we're typically used to seeing from the Cyclone offense.
Yeah, again, Arkfeld looks a little more comfortable back there throwing, and the offensive line, again, is doing really well. As that's to Schneider, and again, that's complete for, it looks like 4 yards.
And that's a connection you want on the same length right away.
Yeah, again, ball a little high, but Schneider able to get up and get it and secure it for a good gain and a big play to move forward a little bit on 1st down.
So just under 5 to go when they snap the ball here, Shane. Harlan trailing 7-0, but they are on the move offensively. And Arkfeld looks to the air again. He's going to go for Schneider at the stick. That's enough to move the 1st down.
Yeah, again, I know I've said it a few times, but credit to this offensive line for giving Schneider plenty of time to throw.
So 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. And what an offensive drive they are putting together right now. I don't know if they just have this defense on their heels or what, but Harlan finding something in this defense the 2nd time around.
Yeah, again, I guess I don't know where Glenwood's defense stands, but their defense seemed to just give our offense fits last week with pressure constantly.
And just out of the reach for
trying to find Jackson Arnholtz on a little wheel route out of the backfield. Yeah, just a little ahead of him.
So 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. So 2nd and 10. Arkfeld under center. As this will be to Beaker. And he's got some running room off to the side here. And, man, he looks for the contact, Shane.
Yeah, Jackson Beaker didn't get much the first week. And you saw more last week.
Yeah,
and he's been kind of a bright spot of an addition, as it's just brought a little bit of life, it seems, to this backfield.
Yeah. So 3rd and 6, ball on the 40. After the nice little run play there, Arkfeld alone in the backfield, 3 off to the far, 2 here to the near, and Arkfeld will look. He's gonna have to, and he's gonna be down for a sack.
Yeah, again, Lewis Central finally getting some pressure on him. He stepped up, great decision, just couldn't get away from anybody.
As it looked like he was gonna get out of there. But nonetheless, Shane just kind of got wrapped up at the last minute. I thought he was going to avoid that and maybe get some positive yards. But 4th and 9 for the Cyclones, and here comes the punting unit for the second time today. McDowell did a great job pinning him deep the last time. A low snap.
A little bit of a short snap. Low kick from McDowell.
And
I'm not sure if it did hit an LC player, but it got about as close as to hitting him as it could without touching him.
So Lewis Central takes over on their 6.
Again, McDowell out here, just another great punt.
Yeah, kind of looking like Harlan's own Pat McAfee out here. So 1st and 10, ball on the 6 for the Lewis Central offense. And unfortunately, Shane, the last time they were out here to kind of move the ball down the field on a great passing attack and put 7 up on the board. So 2:48 to go.
Yeah, you got to imagine Cyclone's going to play a little bit softer coverage now. Getting beat on 2 deep passes, and here's LC going short.
And that's enough for the first down and more.
As that was Jacob Jeffress on the catch.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 25, as that was kind of like a little play action rollout dump there to the receiver, and that goes for big yards. So Lewis Central's kind of taking their time. Well under 10 seconds to go on the play clock here. And they'll look to the air again, and they got a man just short of the sticks.
It's incomplete as that hit the ground before he could get to it. As LC, with a little bit of confusion, late running people onto the field.
So 2nd and 10, ball on the 25 after the incompletion. And nice little bright spot there for the Cyclones.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of lost coverage there as he was open. Just not a great throw from Chubb, as we have not really seen much of that this year. This game. He's been pretty on target. This will be a handoff to number 22.
About a handful of yards there, as Harlan had him stopped at the line, but he kind of just drug us back for about 5.
Yeah, that's Doss on the carry. And gets it into 3rd and manageable for the Titans.
It's ball on the 50. Kind of a big 3rd down stop here for Cyclones if we can get it.
So man in motion for the Titans.
Oh, no.
Five on the play clock. They are
taking their time all the way down to 1. And
I was going to say it's either a delay of game or a false start, because LC had about 3 guys running routes before the ball was snapped.
And it will be a false start on Lewis Central.
So 3rd and 10 from the 25 for the Titans.
It's kind of a big break there for the Cyclones now. As Lewis Central look to the air, he's going to go deep.
That's going to be way overthrown. Good coverage on the play from Shields, as he had Peyton Phippen pretty well locked up.
I would say he was sending it to where he wanted it, but Cyclone's not letting him get there. So 4th and 10. Harlan's defense comes through big time, and we'll get the ball back to this offense. And Shane, the offense looked pretty good the last time. Moved the ball pretty well.
As the Cyclones late subbing, and they're going to get a 5-yard penalty.
This will be a fair catch.
Yeah, as Nissen fair catches it. I don't know if they'll take another kick at it, as a late sub from the Cyclones causes a 5-yard penalty if it's accepted by the Titans. So it is, as it looks like punt team will come out again. So Lewis Central ready to punt again. Nissen still about the same spot where he caught the last one. And this is a short kick from the Titans.
Out of bounds.
So not a great decision, as it doesn't benefit them any. It actually benefits the Cyclones putting the ball just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a good starting position. We'll see if Harlan can capitalize on it. As we saw a good balanced attack here from this offense. The last drive just couldn't get anything. It kind of fizzled out there, but got a good defense stop. Got the momentum, Shane.
Yeah, and Cyclone's going to come out in the I formation to start. Bendorf and Beaker in the backfield. We'll go with a toss to Beaker, and runs into Bendorf at about the line of scrimmage. Beaker's a little slow to get up.
So 2nd and 10.
As LC's a good job in ball pursuit there from the Titans.
So 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lewis Central 7, Cyclones nothing, and kind of started out early, Shane, but defense has kind of taken over, and this is Arnholtz up the middle,
and he's gonna get a first down on the run.
First down.
Great run from Arnholtz. Found a hole and just got north and south in a hurry.
Had a nice little cut back to the middle there, Shane, and like you said, it didn't take him long to get to the first down.
As Arkfeld taking the play in, gonna try and get one more off. Maybe. It looks like they might just let the quarter end. Not a lot of urgency out of the Cyclones to get this off.
Well, maybe. And we'll get a false start right at the end of the quarter. And kind of now
they're going to have to talk it over. It's pretty close to the horn. Again, I'm not sure why, if we're not going, why we're running so late to snap this one.
I think did they end up just picking up the...
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there is no flag. They're going to wave it off as the quarter ended first.
So at the end of the first quarter, it's 7-0 Lewis Central over the Cyclones. We'll take a little break here. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor, skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
You've worked hard to achieve success. You deserve a financial advisor that works as hard for you. At Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services LLC, we have the qualifications and the experience to help navigate your complex financial needs. Whether it's investment management, tax strategies, or legacy planning, we can work with you to help grow and preserve what you've worked so hard to achieve. Contact Dylan Hamilton today at 712-784-5500.
Welcome back. Cyclone's coming out 1st and 10.
Yeah, on the 46.
As again, they do kind of catch a break with the quarter ending, avoiding that false start. Let's hope they can make this benefit them.
And this will be a run up the middle for, I do believe that was Bendorf.
That was Arnholtz again. And it looks like he's going to get 4 or 5 yards on that carry. So Arnholtz, or no, that was Bendorf as Arnholtz is coming on. Bendorf showing that tough running. I was going to say either way, showing the tough running up the middle and fighting for extra yards.
And usually that's kind of what we see out of the run game from Harlan. It's just looking for contact straight up the middle. You fall forward. You have to gain positive yards anyways. So 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard carry. Fell in under center. And this will be another carry, and I do believe
this one is Arnholtz, but he is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Looks like maybe a gain of an inch or 2.
So this time around, Shane, we're kind of going back to the ground here as Harlan found some success in keeping it on the ground. So 3rd and 6, ball on the 41 as Arkfeld will get to play. More than likely, you'll see them try to put it up in the air and get enough for the first down, keep this drive moving.
So Cyclone's coming out. Looks like it's going to be trips to the far side of the field with McDowell on the near side. Arnholtz motions out of the backfield. They've got McDowell.
They got Arnholtz there, and he just missed him. That would have been a first down. So 4th and 6 after a promising start there from the Cyclones. Here comes the punting unit again.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Hastert is saying to Arkfeld as he's just a little off target right now. Led the receiver a little too much there. He's kind of caught Arnholtz on that a couple times.
So 4th and 6, McDowell looking to pin him deep again for the 3rd time tonight. As I know it's not nice to say that punter's been the bright spot, but as this one will be at the...
we'll see where he marks it. It went out pretty early.
He's going to keep walking.
So about the 20-yard line.
So still a decent punt. Lewis Central takes over on their 20.
So Lewis Central's best starting field position of the night at their 20. And that is a testament to the Cyclones having a good special teams unit out there, which makes it a little easier on the defense.
Yeah, so 1st and 10. Ball in the 20. Lewis Central looks to build on this lead. Harlan got a big stop looking for the same. This one will be a stop at just maybe a yard or at the line. It looks like they're going to give him a yard or 2.
I was going to say, it looks like 2 yards is what the official is spotting him, and I didn't see it, but
I saw him down at the 20. But
yeah, again, they've got a better angle than us up here, so.
My angle looked pretty good.
Yes,
Lewis 2nd and 8.
Lewis Central kind of stalling out these last couple drives.
Harlan's defensive line has really kind of came to life here. They're kind of getting through the offensive line. And again, here we go. They're going to put pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have him running.
And they are going to get whistled for a hold.
And
as Bendorf
lays
the wood on Chubb on the sidelines.
Clean hit, too.
Not only is Chubb taking that hit, it's for backwards. Nothing because there was a hold. LC's got to have a talk with their quarterback as you cannot take hits like that.
And what all that's doing right there is just juicing up this defense even more. Bendorf just laid the shoulder on him.
Yeah, and you saw Bendorf reading that run or scramble from the middle of the field. I watched him chase him, and just a great hit on the sideline.
If anybody's watching this, that is a textbook hit there.
Yeah, I don't know who was holding the controller, but they were definitely flipping the hit stick there.
Chuck stick all the way. So 2nd and 18, ball and 12, and like you said, all that for nothing.
10-yard loss, actually, as that's going to be 2nd and 18 now.
So they'll look to the air again. Harlan got some pressure the last time, and this will be complete. Almost, oh my Lord.
And Harlan is just coming to play, as that was Nick Goebels retreating into the middle of the field to absolutely put a hit on Peyton Phippen.
Already being wrapped up, but he made sure he wasn't going to go anywhere as he put him to the turf quickly. So 2nd and 6, ball and 24 is Harlan's defense. They got the bigger shoulder pads right now for sure. So look at the air, right off the center. And now we're going to get a late flag for more than likely a pass interference, and I think he got there right at the right time.
I don't think Hagen's seen it yet. That was great coverage, both fighting on the ball, but they are going to call, it looks like probably a pass interference on Hagen Sorensen. And I mean, I don't know that Hagen could have timed that any better. Great defense, but the Cyclones have not gotten a case of home field advantage at all from the officials this year.
And Shane, 2 pass plays earlier should have been possibly called for pass interference. They let them play. That one was a bang-bang play. It looked clean. Nonetheless, though, Harlan, unfortunately, not on the right side of that call. The refs give Lewis Central a fresh set of downs on the 39. A tough break here. What had all the momentum on that little 3 downs. Shane.
It's going to kind of bounce momentum a little bit back to the Titans.
Or just fire up the Cyclones.
But Harlan playing good defense, checking her off the edge, did get a hit in on Chubb.
And this will be a run up the middle, and he's going to get through, still on his feet as I think
Argetsinger and Shields chasing him down, but Doss going to make it to the end zone.
As a couple times I thought he was going to get wrapped up there, Shane, but nonetheless will beat the Cyclones to the end zone. So Harlan now faces a 13-0 deficit with 8:31 to go in the first half. And Shane, unfortunately that penalty there kind of took the wind out of the sails a little bit.
Yeah, again, I thought it was good coverage from Hagen, but even on that play, it looked like Harlan dialed up a well-timed blitz from McDowell. McDowell just a little late, or the run was just a little out of his reach, and Doss able to find a hole and take it to the house.
He had some wheels when he got out to the open there. So 13-0 as Lewis Central looks to go up 14-0 here. Late in the second quarter, as don't want to say been a kind of a defensive show here, Shane, but both defenses, or Harlan's defense, playing rather well, even though giving up 14 points. That defensive drive, though, Shane, from the Cyclones, they're just laying the lumber out there.
Yeah, again, it's good ball pursuit, and yeah, they are hitting very hard tonight. We're hoping that energy doesn't leave them, as again it does kind of kill the fire a little bit when you have a big touchdown run, but this Cyclone team doesn't usually crumble against adversity.
Nope. So Sorensen and Nissen back to receive the kick. As again, Harlan will give Lewis Central kind of fits a little bit, as that's typically what we see yearly between these two teams. It's usually kind of a weekly game of the week between these two, and not so much this year.
I mean, it's been a good game. I mean, LC just with 2 big plays, that's really been the factor. But otherwise, it's been close contest.
So Lewis Central set to kick it to the Cyclones after the big run play. Put them up 14-0 with 8:31 to go here in the second quarter. Harlan's offense looks to get something going here.
Scott blasts this one through the uprights for no points. Touchback for the kick, and the Cyclones will start at the 20.
Yeah, and Shane, that's been, you believe that's 3 or 4?
He's had a touchback every kick, so 3. So Cyclone offense out to start at the 20. And kind of needing a spark here.
Offensively, yeah. The last offensive drive kind of leaned on the run there pretty heavy. This time around, Arkfeld under center. That's supposed to be a fake pass and or fake toss, excuse me, for about 3, 4.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be
Bendorf.
Just about 5. Bendorf on the carry on that little fake counter toss.
Not a bad play call there, Shane. Got some positive yards.
Yeah, we saw Cooper take that week 1 for a big gain.
So just under 8 minutes to go when they snapped the ball here. 2nd and 6, ball in the 24. Harlan will send Sorensen in motion. Arkfeld looks to the air, and he's going to throw. He's got an interception as he overthrows his man, and Lewis Central will run it out of bounds to possibly avoid a hit there, but run it out of bounds at the 15.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he threw it, ran out of bounds.
He had some.
Arkfeld looking for Nissen, it looked like, on that sideline, and just got a little too much air underneath
just kind of floated it, and Lewis Central takes it the other way. Like, I thought it was going to be 6, but they step out of bounds at the 15. So Lewis Central takes over 1st and 10 on Harlan's 15. And this offense looks to add more points.
As they'll hand it off to Dawson. He is driven into the ground by Goebbels and Nielsen.
As that'll be enough for 5 yards. So 2nd and 5, ball now on the 10 for the Titans, as they look to put more up on the board here. We're just inside the red zone, and this one will be a run play up the middle.
And he's just about to a 1st down, but Harlan wraps him up short of it.
So 6:53 to go here in the second quarter, Shane. Harlan trails 14-0. Quite the physical game, even though it's 14-0. Kind of some big hits on both sides here. Lewis Central under center, or excuse me, they're in the shotgun.
High snap, and Doss gets it. I think he's getting swallowed up in the backfield. As an unfortunate break for the Titans on a bad snap there.
As Shane, I thought that was going to be even worse for them, as Harlan got there quick as it was still being bobbled.
Yeah, again, Miracle Doss was able to get some positive yardage, or close to the line of scrimmage, I should say, not positive yardage. But that's going to bring it to 4th and 3 as the kicking unit comes on for the Titans. So Jimmy Scott on for the kick. Held and through the upright. Oh, no, he missed.
I thought it went through.
It looked to me like it went through, but
we got the gust of wind we needed there.
Scott sails it wide right, and the Cyclones, with a big turn of events, keep LC off the scoreboard. starting 15 yards from a touchdown.
And off of a turnover there. Harlan's offense takes over on their own 8. So kind of an uphill battle, but like you said, Shane, keeps them off the scoreboard within striking distance.
Again, Brian, I'm not sure what game you're watching. They are starting from the 20.
Oh, sorry.
As Arkfeld under center. And they're going to hand it to Arnholt, who looked like he had a bit of a hole, but the LC edge got off the block and stopped him after about a yard.
So 2nd and 10, they rule it. Ball still on the 20.
So 2nd and 9 from the 21. Brian going 0 for this game.
I think that's my first miss this year, Shane. Spot-wise. That's a record.
And we're going to have a toss wide to Beaker. And he gets 3 or 4, it looks like. As I saw him running on the sideline, thought he might have had a bit of a tight hamstring. But not going to stop him from competing. As I was way wrong, it looks like he got 2 or 3.
So you're 0 for.
Nothing new about that.
It's a 3rd and 7, ball in the 23. As the Cyclone offense relying pretty heavy on the run play this drive after the interception on the last offensive drive. Trips up to the far side. Arkfeld will roll out to the far side here. He's a look for Schneider. Schneider's got it, and enough for the first down.
Again,
the Cyclones.
That's something you like to see. Well, it's not what you like to see. Schneider down, a little slow to get up. But the Cyclone moving the pocket and making it a little easier for Arkfeld on these throws.
And like you said, he's...
So Schneider a little slow to get up.
I don't know if he's just looks a little woozy there. That's not good either.
Yeah, he's been a big target for Arkfeld this year.
Tonight.
Kind of come on strong this year, and tonight especially.
So they tend to... Schneider, we'll take a little break here. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at Murtu Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. Murtu Physical Therapy. Game on.
Hansen House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hansen House.
So welcome back. Cyclones coming out. 1st and 10. I formation.
Ball on the 31. And this will be a run up the middle stopped at the line.
Yeah.
I thought he had a hole there off to the far side. Couldn't get there.
Again, the Titans doing a good job of just getting off the blocks, kind of right as Arnholt, Beaker, or whoever is hitting the hole.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 30. As Cooper comes off.
So 5 wide out of the Cyclones here. Nissen in motion, little fake, out to Argetsinger.
And he's tried.
Right at the line, it looks like, at about, might even be a little bit of a loss. Back to the 30.
I thought he was going to get out of that one, Shane, but couldn't slip the tackle there. Harlan now Faced with a third down, 3rd and 11, 2:40 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, it was, Cyclones are going to need to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit more. I love when they move the pocket for Arkfeld. He's decently accurate on the run, but he's a good passer.
Yeah. Kind of keep it out of the backfield, I think, a little bit would be nice, like pass-wise. And Harlan will burn their first time out of the half. Coming out of the timeout here, Harlan looking at a 3rd and 11, ball on the 30, trailing 14-0 to Lewis Central as Arkfeld will send a man in motion. That's Sorensen, as he'll look to the air, as he's just going to have to step up and try to run it, and he's going to get enough for the first down, it looks like.
As Arkfeld, again, laying the lumber, hitting the truck stick, and getting the first down for the Cyclones. It looks like a Lewis Central player is down, though.
And he looks like he's in pain. So, yeah, nice little keeper there, and good decision, just kind of keep it himself, get to the sticks, and Harlan looking for contact. So while they tend to the injured Lewis Central player, we will take a timeout. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
Welcome back here to Merrill Field. 2:14 to go in the first half.
It's Paxton Blanchard that's being helped off the field. Hope for him to not have a serious injury.
He looked like he was in pain. He's carrying
his
left leg.
No weight on that left leg at all.
And he kind of knew it right away, Shane. I don't know if you saw him kind of go down. The helmet was off instantly, and he was pointing. So typically that's not good news, but hopefully speedy recovery nonetheless for him. And Harlan takes over 1st and 10 on the nice little quarterback keeper.
Yeah, again, good improvisation and scramble by Arkfeld.
He's low to the air again, and he's got a man at the sticks, and that's Dallas McDowell.
As they are going to call it a catch. LC staff not happy about that, as that ball is a little bit low and behind McDowell. Great adjustment from him to make the catch.
Gain of 12 on that pitch and catch there from Arkfeld to McDowell. And Harlan.
Hold on, they may be moving this one back. Yep, they are going to call it incomplete.
We'll move Harlan back in 2nd and 10 now.
Again, just another official that I think had a better view of it. Again, it was behind him. It would have been a great catch had he been able to make it. So Arkfeld and the Cyclones back out. Looks like pistol with Arnholtz in the backfield. Doubles wide on each side.
As Arkfeld look to the air again, this would be a quick throw to Schneider, and he's got Schneider just at the line, and Schneider puts it on the ground.
And they are going to call it a fumble. Again, it would be lovely to have replay at this level. I
thought he was down.
I definitely thought he was down.
He caught it while he was sitting, but they're going to give it to Lewis Central. So Lewis Central takes over on the 48 as I don't agree with that, Shane, as that's call number 2 now that did not go Harlan's way, and that's going to be a big swing here with just under 2 minutes to go.
Again, especially at this level, they're down once they touch the ground. And he was going down into that hit.
His knees are well down. But nonetheless, Lewis Central takes over on the turnover. And
they're going with a sweep to Doss.
And he'll get enough for the first. So Lewis Central will move the sticks. And unfortunately, Shane, it just kind of keeps deflating even more. That's unfortunate, but Now you have to kind of put it behind you and play some football. Harlan looking at a 1st and 10 on the defense. Lewis Central has the ball in the 41. As Lewis Central look to throw. Harlan getting at him quick, and this will be incomplete. That's a nice little late surge to break up that by Sorensen as he came in late.
Shields on the coverage. He had him pretty tight, and Hagan gets back in time to kind of distract the vision of Fippen with the ball coming down.
So 2nd and 10, ball on the 41. After Lewis Central kind of try to go deep there, Shane. Lewis Central in the shotgun. They'll send a man in motion. This
low
is
snap. Scheckinger back, and Chubb is wrapped up right away. As Scheckinger times that up really well. Chubb a little slow to get up.
He got swallowed up by 3 Cyclones on there.
Again, Scheckinger really nicely timing that off the edge. The bad snap helping the cause.
As it was,
and the Cyclones have them in 3rd and long now.
As it was Shane Cooper and Jaden Stevens, the main 2, kind of on that stop there. So 3rd and 15, ball on the 46. Under 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Lewis Central trying to put something in the end zone as they get the ball to start the second half.
And Scheckinger getting held pretty good there.
As this will be a complete and no call.
I mean, 71 wrapped Scheckinger up on the edge blitz, and I'm not sure the white hat even was looking.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 25. As Lewis Central looks to the air, they're going to go to the far or to the near side here, and that's going to be complete. And
so timeout LC, 16 seconds left, about 17, and they are driving.
Yeah, ball on the 17 when they come out of the timeout. And we'll take a timeout. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15 live here in Harlan. 2nd and 1, ball on the 17 for Lewis Central as they look to score before the end of the half, and this one will be incomplete. Broken up by McDowell.
McDowell on the coverage, Argetsinger also in the area, making the play. So 12 and a half seconds left. LC with 1 timeout.
I would say possibly go for a field goal here, Shane, but that didn't pan out well the last time they were down here as they missed it.
I mean, if I would guess maybe they'll run it here just to get the first, if that's their plan. Otherwise, it's just going to be shots to the end zone. Yeah, and they're just looking for first down yardage here as Jasper Nielsen swallows him up.
So that'll be enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, sticks are going to move, and then clock is going to roll once they get set. And LC going to take a timeout and probably go with a field goal here.
As you are right. So timeout, Lewis Central. Lewis Central leads Harlan 14-0 as Lewis Central comes out to attempt a field goal to end the first half here, Shane, and go up 17-0.
Yeah, as they looked like they just ran the ball to get down the middle for Scott. Good snap, hold, and
we'll wait for the signal system.
Yeah, it is through.
It is good. So
LC going to take a 17-0 lead into the half. Harlan with some good, successful drives towards the middle and end.
A very physical first half from the Cyclones, and a couple calls didn't go either way, but I liked showing on both offense and defensive side from the Cyclones. We'll see if they keep it up in the second half. So we'll see you at the start of the second half. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15 to start the second half here live at Merrill Field, where the Cyclones trailed the Lewis Central Titans 17-0 here on a beautiful Friday night, Shane. Well, I don't know about beautiful. It's hot.
It is a warmer one than we've had the past couple weeks.
We've been teased with the October weather, and then we get July weather this week.
Yeah, old false fall we got a little taste of. But it is still a good night for football, and the Cyclones are fighting their butts off.
Down 17-0, Shane. I mean, a very aggressive first half by the Cyclones and a kind of physical first half by this defense. A couple questionable calls has led us to a 17-0 lead by Lewis Central, and this one will be returned by the Titans inside the 10. And he's going to get past the 20, just past the 25, down at the 28.
As that's Peyton Fippen on the return. Good kick coverage from the Cyclones. As that was McCauley on the kick, different from Spangenberg. We have seen him kick more often lately, but McCauley handling the kickoff duties there.
The 1st and 10, ball in the 28 for the Titans as Harlan
coming out, 3 down linemen, LC in the shotgun. It looks to be every time LC moves a guy over there, it looks like there is a hold on the backside, which is unfortunate for LC as Doss gets popped on the sideline.
So the physical part of Harlan's defense didn't leave, and this one will be coming back for the Titans.
Again, what I was going to say is it looks like Harlan's defense, LC's shifting a guy across, and it looks as though Harlan, when they shift, is bringing a backside blitz off that side, which has panned out nicely so far, as, yeah, LC is going to get called for a hold.
So 1st and 20, ball on the 18 for the Titans.
3 in the backfield, going to motion 2 of them out.
And they'll be under 5 on the play clock as they'll look to throw, and he's going to get swallowed up in the backfield, and that's number 51.
That's Nick Goebbels on the tackle, getting him about at the line of scrimmage.
As they credited Jaden Stevens on that carry number, or on that sack there. So 2nd and 21, ball in the 17. Lewis Central in the shotgun. They'll look to the air, and Harlan's going to pressure him again, and this one will be complete to about the original line of scrimmage. So a nice little pitch and catch there from Lewis Central.
Yeah, about a 10-yard gain, maybe 11. It's going to bring it up to 3rd and 10.
So manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 10, ball on the 28. So the original starting spot for the Titans. As doesn't matter what the score says, Shane, this Harlan defense has really played pretty well first 2 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a struggle against the RPO from Underwood. And almost picked off by Hagen Sorensen.
He read that pretty well, just got there a little late. And this will be a 4th down. So good defensive stop there by the Cyclones to start the second half.
Yeah, Brian, I think that might be the most poorly thrown ball I've seen from Chubb tonight. So Titans back to punt.
And this will be
drops
dropped.
it, and it's blocked.
And
good pressure from the Cyclones. Scott takes a hit on the tipped ball, and LC gonna down it in their own territory.
Yeah, bad handle snap there. Late punt, and like you said, about 4 Harlan players in there quick. One, not sure who got to the tip there, but great starting field for this Harlan offense, and we've seen shades of great play call, Shane, and it unfortunately just fizzles out as Harlan yet to be on the board, and Arkfeld will be in the shotgun.
Yeah, Brian, and I've said this a lot going back to last year. This is where I'd love them to just take a shot.
And this will be Schneider off the little screen there, and he's going to get enough to the first down and a little bit more. About a gain of 13.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call a hold on McDowell out on the sidelines.
And I do apologize. I did not see the flag as number 79 for Lewis Central gets up a little slow.
Yeah, so it will be a hold. It'll walk it back 10 yards, I believe, from the spot of the foul. So we're looking about a 1st and 15 here.
So a good gain for the Cyclones, wiped away by the holding penalty. So it'll be on Harlan's 48. 1st and 15. Excuse me, that's Lewis Central's 48.
Again, still would love to see a shot deep at the end zone here.
As Schneider lined up here to the near side. That's kind of been Arkfeld's go-to, and this will be a run up the middle from
As this is Aiden Redmond, and he's
still on his feet. He's got some room, and I don't think anybody's touching him. Touchdown, Cyclones.
As Brian, we haven't seen him since week 1 against Underwood.
And what an explosive play that was.
That was the Redmond from last year and the year before where he got north and south in a hurry, and he takes it 4-6. As love seeing him get into open space.
And he made about 3 or 4 of them miss with the arm tackles, Shane. And I don't know if we caught Lewis Central off guard with the run play there. It looked like a little draw play, and it went big. 48-yard run there from Redmond, and puts Harlan up on the board, so 17-6.
As Spangenberg out for the extra point.
And this will be a high snap.
Gets set.
This will be a keeper.
He picked it up, tries to get something, as that was number 10, Barrett Kaufman, just trying to make a play out of something.
Kind of liked the little heads up there. Kind of knew it was going to be a dead play. Pick it up, try to do something. Almost got the edge there, Shane.
Yeah, I thought Spangenberg went for the kick and it got blocked, but he pulled the old Charlie Brown and got the football pulled away.
So 17-6 here, 9:07 left to go in the third quarter. Harlan got some life there on a big 48-yard run by Redmond Stevens. And
that's a huge play, getting some life into this student section and into the team. As, again, a couple broken tackles and a cloud of dust from Redmond on the sideline.
When he got to about the 15, Shane, it shifted into a different gear for him. He was gone.
And Brian, I'm not going to lie, after the week 1 outing, I think that is the spark he needed to get some life back into him, as you see him on the sidelines, and he is just energized now.
Yeah, well, like you said, kind of a disappointing week 1 for him and the Cyclones, but week 2 we did not see him on the field offensively at all. So,
and I don't know if you remember, Brian, a couple years ago we welcomed Lewis Central to Merrill Field, and he broke a 60-yard touchdown run in that game as well. So he might just be LC's kryptonite.
I'm glad we're figuring it out in the third quarter. Still within striking distance in this, and got a new charge of life because Harlan's defense is doing their job to getting this Titan offense off the field, and this one will be looking towards the air. And just out of his hands, as that was read late by, I do believe that's Bendorf.
That is Ray Scheckinger on the outside.
That's true.
He's linebacker spot, drifting out wide. Just a half step slow and off his fingertips.
I don't think he read it late there, Shane. Like you said, kind of came up a little late. Maybe a couple more steps early. That's a house call.
Yeah, again, a late throw from Chubb. He seems to be fairly rattled since that hit from Bendorf on the sidelines.
Well, I mean, I think anybody would. I'm pretty sure his ears are still ringing there.
As Scheckinger crowds the line, and
Harlan's going to stuff him for nothing.
Again, Harlan just out here with all of the energy, getting the crowd fired up, and you love to see this spark. So Shane Cooper and Ray Scheckinger on the stop there. 3rd and 10 for this Cyclone defense.
Ray Scheckinger, the last couple plays, Shane, kind of everywhere. And like you kind of pointed it out, throughout the game, he's kind of just been creeping off that side there. And he's almost been getting home, and he's going to do it again. He's going to kind of creep up to the line. Might look like he's going to fall back into coverage on this one. And this will be a pass deflected by Nissen.
Landon Nissen on the coverage.
And a big defensive play by the Cyclones.
Brian, this Cyclone defense has woken up.
All off, I mean, a big first half anyways, but then you get a big touchdown by the Cyclones, and now this defense just gives the ball back because here comes the punting unit for LC.
As I don't think LC has any any positive yards this half. As their first drive they had the hold, Nissen over to it, he gets away from it. But their first one they had the hold, and they had the pass back to the line of scrimmage, and then they were out after that.
Yeah, a completely different Cyclone team here in the second half, and it was all the spark on this offense. And here's the offense again now. Still same score, 17-6, 8:06 to go in the third quarter. Harlan, all the momentum now, and Arkfeld will get to play in, and we'll see what this offense can do on this drive.
Yeah, again, starting from their own 34, still great starting field position for the Cyclones.
As I'm pretty sure that's been the best punt that Lewis Central's had all night tonight.
Bendorf in the backfield.
Arkfeld will fake and he's
just
gonna
a little
throw the dirt.
screen play. I'm not going to lie, Brian, probably should have been intentional grounding there, as there was no one in the area.
Well, I mean, Harlan's didn't get calls going their way in the first half. It might be time to return the favor in the second. So 2nd and 10, ball in the 34 is Lewis Central kind of had that one snuffed out pretty early. Arkfeld just had throw it away, but threw it in the dirt.
As we'll see, the Cyclones in the I formation.
This will be a quick pass to McDowell, and McDowell's going to get tripped up.
He had the move. He just
did.
lost his footing. But still about a 3-yard gain. Man, I can't see.
No. It's very misleading up here.
Yeah, again, a good gain off the play.
3rd and 7.
Looked like he had his man cooked, though, for a move. Just feet slipped out from underneath him.
So 3rd and 7, ball on the 37 for the Cyclones. As Harlan looks to the air, and they'll throw it to Schneider, and Schneider will
bobble off his hands.
And incomplete, as Lewis Central almost came up with an interception there.
Yeah, it's not something you see often out of Colton. Obviously, it's going to happen every once in a while.
I don't know if he expected the ball to get there that quick.
Yeah, I think he was trying to run before he caught the ball.
So McDowell set to punt it away, Shannon. He's had himself a night punting.
Yeah, out here looking like Tory Taylor for the Hawks.
Easy now. It's a Cyclone state.
McDowell with a great high punt. Might have outkicked the coverage a little.
Oh, he dropped it on the ground, and he's going to get a nice return out of this one, and he's still on his feet past the 50.
McDowell lays the lumber, though. Unfortunately, after about a 40-yard return.
Yeah. McDowell kind of took his frustrations out there on the returner. I thought Harlan was going to get there, and it looked like they were about to go for the strip there and just couldn't get it. He got to that far edge, Shane, and he was off to the races.
Yeah, there is a flag on this near sideline, though.
Could be seeing like a block in the back or something. I didn't even see the flag being thrown. Oh, we got a hold.
So it's going to be a personal foul on Lewis Central. Hands to the face. So they must be blowing it as a dead ball foul. Again, this is where it would be an advantage to have mic'd up officials so we could hear what they're calling.
It is a personal foul from what we kind of understand next door. 1st and 10, ball on the 44, and this will be a run play up to the middle, and Harlan's defensive line not letting them get very far.
Yeah, it looks like about a gain of 2 there for Doss. Maybe 3 again. I am just not having a great night guessing these yardage calls.
Just be like me, man. Just wait until it pops up on the board. 2nd and 7, ball on the 47.
And it looks to be number 14, Jacob Jeffress in the backfield. They'll hand it to him. And he's wrapped up.
Got slowed at first by Jaden Stevens.
Looks like about 4 to go for the first down for the Titans.
So 3rd and 4 as they are at midfield.
So big 3rd down here for this Cyclone defense. 6 minutes left to go in the quarter. Of Scheckinger off the edge, but they get a good play action there.
Play action, and he's got some room, and he's going to get well past about the 25. And they're going to mark him down about the 26. So a nice little pass play there will move the chains for Lewis Central as the play action definitely got Harlan a bite on that one. Shane left him wide open.
Yeah, again, Harlan coming aggressively off the edge on those plays and just finally got burned on it. As McDowell comes off the edge and they wrap Doss up, they have pretty much shut him down other than that big run.
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah. This Cyclone defense has just been impressive the last couple games, Shane, and to kind of play like they're playing against a powerhouse Lewis Central team. It's impressive. It could be signs to come here. We're about to start district play here in a couple weeks. And for this defense to be top-notch would be dangerous for the Cyclones. As this will be a pass play out to the far side and a pitch and catch and wrapped up right away.
As that was Hagen Sorensen on the tackle. Unfortunately, they did get some yards, but tackled right away. So 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Lewis Central facing a 3rd and 4. Ball on the 20. And this will be a quarterback keeper.
It's the same play action.
And it'll get it enough.
He'll have the first down. As I believe that was Nissen over on the tackle on TJ Nettles. Again, that just little play action, a quick little release from the running back, the extra running back, it's just open in the flat and a run after the catch.
Not a bad read by Harlan. You're just getting that man off to the, like you said, the little flat there, and unfortunately broke free the last 2 times. Almost a bad snap there, and this will be right up the middle for a touchdown for the Titans.
As Doss just weaves his way through the defense and into the end zone.
So Lewis Central answers the touchdown with their own touchdown of their own. 3:55 to go in the third quarter. They now lead 23-6. So Lewis Central on for the extra point.
And this one is up and through from Scott.
I'm still a little gun shy, Shane. I'm just going to wait for the signals. Because last time we thought it was solid.
Again, that makes it 24-6, just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
So kind of an impressive start to the third quarter by Harlan, and Lewis Central strikes on their own, kind of deflates a little bit of it, Shane, but nonetheless, I think this Harlan offense still has something, and the defense is still playing a great game, even though down 24-6. I wouldn't put it past Harlan putting up a couple more touchdowns here.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just getting kind of the right play calls in there, as this Harlan offense has showed some life. The defense doing their best to stand strong. Just a lot of time on the field for the defense.
So Lewis Central set to kick it away. You have Nissen and Sorensen back to return, and they haven't had a return all night, Shane.
Yeah, Scott has been doing a good job of just booting it out of the end zone. The last one through the uprights.
I would say he's got quite the leg on him. And this will be.
And this is going to be another touchback.
Same story. Keeps it out of the uprights this time, but Harlan set to take over on the 20. 1st and 10, and this Harlan offense had the spark with Redmond there. And we'll see what we can do on this one. And yeah, I mean, we're almost playing like the game should be about a 3-point difference, Shane. It's kind of just been back and forth. Again, we're faced with some big defensive type of game. Harlan's offense just got to put the points up on the board. So Arkfeld in the shotgun is, do you believe that's Redmond on the carry?
Yeah, he made a cut and decided. Again, I think this is the difference this week as compared to week one. We saw him trying to get east-west around the edge a little more. He's more decisive, one cut and forward now, which is what you like to see.
3 minutes and 24 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Cyclones. Arkfeld under center. And this will be a play action. He's going to look to the sidelines here. He's got McDowell past the sticks for a first down. McDowell's going to creep to about the 40, 39.
A good play from the Cyclones. A little, I don't know, post corner route.
Nice route ran by McDowell too. And
the ball was thrown on time and on target from Arkfeld.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 39. Harlan's offense getting a little bit of life here.
We'll send Schneider in motion. Fake and out to Nissen. He's got speed.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of room.
Just can't get free.
Nice
almost out to a
8-yard,
first down.
That's an 8-yard pickup there by Nissen. He had the blocks there, Shane, and by the time he got his feet set in the hole that he wanted to go through, he was wrapped up.
I was going to say, the problem is LC's just got so much speed out there. They flow to the ball very well.
So 2nd and 2, ball on the 47.
And late off the ball from the Cyclones. Redmond running forward.
He's going to get about 1.
They're going to give him the first down.
So have a nice spot by the refs for 2 minutes to go here. Harlan with a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, trailing 24-6.
The Cyclones doing a good job of still mixing up the play calls, runs and passes, and moving the ball.
And this will be Stevens. He's going to go to the side and get maybe a 2-yard loss. And we got a flag, a late flag.
Yeah.
A little extra activity.
I don't know who this is going to be on. It looks like there's some John going back and forth.
And it'll go against the
personal foul
Cyclones.
on the Cyclones.
Not what we need right now.
I don't know what it was. It had to be something said after the play.
So we saw the shoving there, but I thought it was the Lewis Central that gave the shove. But like you said, maybe something said. But nonetheless, Harlan now
way behind the sticks here.
Going backwards, and that's not what we need in the third quarter here. 2nd and 26.
As this is going to force Harlan to probably have to air it out.
As this will be a rollout to the far side. He's going to look for McDowell, and in and out of his hands, incomplete.
Just a little off target on the throw, a little wide of McDowell. 3rd and 26. We'll see what Harlan comes up with. LC's defense probably going to be playing back, just keeping it and everything in front of them.
So they had a big interception early. And like you said, looking at a 3rd and 26, more than likely Harlan's going to the air.
So trips to the right, and we have McDowell on the bottom of the field. And Shane Cooper with the false start.
So Harlan will go back even farther. And Shane Cooper comes off the field. Redmond in. So you're looking at a 3rd and very long, 3rd and 31 for the Cyclones. Ball now on the 28. 1:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Harlan trailing 24-6. And Arkfeld will look to the air. And he's going to go in and out of the hands by Schneider. He had a nice little route there in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, he still had about 20 yards to go to get the first down. But good route. Ball placement was pretty good, just a little low.
It would have been a manageable punt. Now you're asking a lot from McDowell to hopefully try to pin him deep.
Yeah.
That's Lewis Central staying about the 35.
McDowell definitely got to do a better job of getting it away from the returner. Hopefully getting a bounce and some carry on it.
This is a nice punt by McDowell. He returned it just inside the 25 as Shields comes up short and he's still on his feet past the 50, and Schneider's going to lay it on him right before the 40.
And
we're going to get a late flag there.
This will be a personal foul on the Titans. It looked like number 88, Gary, threw McCulley to the ground after the play was well over.
So a lot of extra activity here in the second half, and kind of been a little bit more chipper the second half, Shane, between both teams, and no love lost here, as for a long time before Lewis Central moved to 4A, Harlan kind of was the more dominant team early on in Harlan football.
So this will march it back into Titan territory. They will start at the 44.
So 49 seconds to go here. Lewis Central 1st and 10, ball on the 44, as they'll start a new offensive series.
And Doss going to break
right
through,
up the middle.
And he's tripped up by Bogus.
So a new set of downs for the Titans.
Titans in the shotgun, and they are going to hand this on a counter to Doss again.
And he's finding some running room here in the second half, Shane, is, like you said, the first run in the first half, and then Harlan kind of zoned in on him. He's finding some holes in the second half here, and I think this one will just let the clock run out in the third quarter. So that'll be it for the third quarter. While they switch sides, we'll take a break. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter here at Merrill Field. Harlan trailing Lewis Central 24-6. Lewis Central looking at a 2nd and 4. Ball on the 35. Lewis Central lone man in the shotgun, as this will just be a quick out there to the far side, and he's got enough for the first down and a little bit more shoved out there by Sorensen, I believe.
Yes, again, Peyton Fippen has plenty of speed. Sam Shields playing about 10 yards off. It's just an easy pitch and catch, and easy first down for the Titans.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 25 for the Cyclones, or for the Titans, excuse me. This is a bad snap.
And it looks like Chubb able to get onto it.
As it took a nice little secret bounce out of the pile, Shane, and the quarterback falls on it. And more times than not, Shane, we've seen a lot of mishandled snaps by the Titans.
And I don't know if it's just kind of like a Harlan aura, because we've seen this from every team we've played this year has struggled with snaps here and there. And again, this one ricochets off of the running back and quarterback, off the line, and then falls glowingly right back to the quarterback.
Unfortunately, we see a lot of it, Shane, but don't come up on the right side of it. So 2nd and 15. Ball on the 30 for the Titans as they'll look to the air, and he's going to air it out in the middle and bobbled and caught for a touchdown. So touchdown Lewis Central to start the 4th quarter. As I'm not sure why we're still going through the air if you're Lewis Central, but nonetheless 30-6.
Yeah, as a good ball placed right between Getzinger and Sorensen there. Fippen making the catch look harder than it needed to be, but comes away with it for the touchdown.
So Lewis Central on the field to tack on one more. And the kick is good.
This is up and through the uprights by Scott.
So 11:05 to go here in the 4th quarter. Lewis Central now takes a 31-6 lead over the Cyclones. And Shane, I don't know if this defense just kind of ran out of gas here in the 4th quarter, and they've played a very hard game, and understandable if they're out of gas.
Yeah, again, they've spent a lot of time on the field. It's also hot. They are putting in all the effort out there. And unfortunately, Chubb is just on the money tonight on his throws.
So Lewis Central set to kick it away. Sorensen and Nissen back to receive.
Scott set to kick this one off. Cyclone's not been able to return one yet. And will not be able to return this one either.
Nope, that one makes it out of the end zone. So Harlan takes over on the 20.
So Arkfeld in the offense coming back out.
Trying to get at least a couple more points anyways. So 1st and 10, ball on the 20, 11:05 to go here in the 4th quarter. Arkfeld in the shotgun as they'll send a man in motion.
Toss to Redmond,
Steven.
and he cuts back up to get a couple yards there.
Not a bad play call there, Shane. Just kind of seeked out there by Lewis Central. So 2nd and 8, ball on the 22.
Roast burgers, dogs, and mac and cheese. Half price at the concession stand. Burger, dogs, and mac and cheese.
Cyclones in the I formation.
2nd and 7. And they'll keep it on the ground. That's Arnholtz, and he's stopped early by the Lewis Central. He stood up about at the line. I don't think they're going to give him one. So 3rd down and 7 for the Cyclones. Under 10 minutes to go here in the game when they snap this ball. Harlan trailing 31-6. Harlan's offense needs to find something here as McDowell off to the far side there. Nissen down here to the near side. And Arkfeld's looking to throw, and he's just going to kind of keep it. And he's going to get stood up by a couple Titans there, well short of the 1st down.
So that's going to leave it to about 4th and 3. Arkfeld a little short, and the Cyclone's going to send the punt unit out.
So 4th and 3, ball on the 27. McDowell set to punt it away. It'll be under 9 to go when Lewis Central takes the field offensively. And this
Harlan burns a timeout to save a delay of game.
So while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. Harlan set to punt it away, and McDowell will send it a nice booming kick downfield, and this will be fair caught at about the 39 by the Titans.
Yeah, as Shields on the coverage there, a little bit of a jersey pull from Tyler Campbell the entire way down, just out of the ref's view.
So 1st and 10, ball in the 34 as Lewis Central's offense takes the field. As Lewis Central keep it on the ground, and he's got plenty of room past the 50. I don't know if anybody's going to catch him, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Lewis Central. So 8:36 to go. Lewis Central takes it to the house again, and will go up 37-6 on the Cyclones.
Yeah, as the Cyclones had a few people in position. I don't know if just bad angles or what, but didn't get Doss down, and he just runs free. So Scott on for the extra point.
And good by Lewis Central. So that is 38-6. Lewis Central over Harlan. 8:36 to go here in the game. As I think Harlan's just gonna try to get some backups in, maybe get some playing experience. So Nissen and Sortensen back to return the kick here, and Shane really have not had an opportunity to get a return here. And
this one
might
should
be returnable.
Nope. Thought maybe, but lands in the end zone for a touchback.
So 1st and 10, Harlan's offense will take the field on the 20. As Arkfeld and the Cyclones try to get something positive to end this game on. 8:36 to go, trailing 38-6 over Lewis Central. As this will be a run for Redmond, and he's going to get maybe, they're going to give him 4 on that.
Yeah, good job by Redmond to get forward and fall forward as Cyclones keeping this one on the ground.
So 2nd and 6, ball on the 24. And by the time this one's snapped, Shane, under 8 to go here in the game. Harlan put up the good fight here in the first 3 quarters. Train kind of went off the rails here in the 4th quarter. Lewis Central opened it up 38-6. Harlan, though, not giving up. This will be a fullback dive just short of the first down.
Yeah, they're going to mark him a couple inches short of the first down.
That looked like Shane Cooper on the carry for the Cyclones. So a 3rd and 1, ball on the 29.
Score will be 3rd and 1.
As this will be another fullback dive.
And he will get the first down by a few yards.
And a little bit more there. And that's Shane Cooper on the carry again. So fresh set of downs for the Cyclones. 1st and 10, ball in the 34. Again, Harlan just trying to get some positive end note here to a hard-fought game here tonight, Shane. I know the score says something different, but Harlan really looked good in the first 3 quarters. Just didn't have the points.
Yeah, they have not quit, as we're going to do a little counter to Redmond, and he's going to be flung forward for a few.
4. As 2nd and 6. Ball in the 37 for the Cyclones.
Arkfeld under center. And this is going to be a handoff to Redmond again. He's through. He
passed the first
and gets
down.
the first down.
It's a nice piece of running there by Redmond. And Shane, he's had quite the game here. Really in the second half. He exploded on that big play. The only touchdown for the Cyclones and kind of been the workhorse on this drive.
Yeah, he's been kind of a spark since he stepped on the field. And it's good to see, as we have not seen much of Jackson Beaker for a while.
Yes, he's kind of, I don't know if he tweaked something or what early, but hasn't really seen much since the first quarter. So in the I formation again, this Harlan's just going to keep it on the ground, and Redmond's got a nice gain.
I think they're going to mark him just short of the first down. So about 9 yards on that carry.
So 2nd and 1. Ball on the 46. 5:20 left to go here in the 4th quarter. As Harlan in the I formation again. And this will be Redmond and Lewis Central.
Again,
not fooled that way.
Yeah, Harlan just running the same handoff, and Lewis Central's starting to key on it.
So 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that edge defender just knifed through the offensive line, got a good jump off the ball.
So 3rd and 4, ball in the 49. Arkfeld under center. And this will be a toss out to the far side. Redmond's going to cut back. He's going to get the first down. He's got some room. Off to the races, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Harlan, with 4:18 to go. Redmond again in the end zone. And we'll put Harlan 6 more points.
Yeah, again, a good call from Hastert in the offense on the toss play to get Redmond to the edge, where he showcases his speed and just pulls away from the defense.
And what a rebound game he's had, Shane, after week 1.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns tonight, and long runs for both of them.
If not over 100 yards, knocking on the door pretty close to that. So 38-12, 4:18 to go as Harlan looks to tack on one more, and this is up and good. So 38-13 as Harlan still fighting the good fight. Shane down 38-13, no quit in this Cyclone team. Just kind of working on something for next week.
Yeah, again, Harlan just not a team that's going to quit, and you love to see the fight in them. honestly would kind of enjoy seeing an onside kick here.
As I think Lewis Central is also expecting.
They are playing for the onside kick. So, Brian, here's what I would love to see. Just a nice little pooch kick right around the 30-yard line. See if we can run onto it.
We got some speedsters here to the near side, so might be onto something here, Shane. And he's just going to drive it down to about the 10. And McDowell's going to give him chase there to the far side, and
there's going to be a hold or something on Lewis Central.
I think that was Coy Bobrick on the tackle there for the Cyclones.
So it is a hold on Lewis Central. That'll push them back to about the 15, I believe. So the 16-yard line is where LC will start this drive. Again, a little over 4 minutes left to go in the game.
As Lewis Central will keep it on the ground. Gain of about 5.
So Obrecht in on the tackle there again.
Second down, 6 to go.
2nd and 6. LC just milking the clock here. Have some backups in, so they are just trying to get out of here with this one.
As, I mean, mostly it's kind of the linebackers that are getting subbed out there as.
Again, it is getting fairly chippy. Backups in, it is still fairly chippy down there. You can tell there is no love lost between these two programs.
No. I had touched base on it earlier, Shane. A long history of Harlan kind of owning the series here. Lewis Central moves to 4A and gets a little redemption here the last 3 years. But nonetheless, Harlan usually plays them fairly hard here, and Lewis Central is going to take it all the way down to about 5 seconds left to go on the play clock. As they're going to have to burn a timeout. So 2:44 left to go. Lewis Central burns a timeout, and we will take a timeout. You're watching HLTV channel 15.
Family, service, community. At SCSB, we put our values front and center in everything we do. That means offering incentives and education to help young people start strong financial habits early, supporting our local ag producers and small businesses with the financing they need to succeed, and giving help where and when the community needs it, because we want you to know that we're there for you when you need it. Start your financial future with SCSB, your financial partner for every stage of life.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Welcome back to HLTV channel 15. 2:44 to go here in the game. Lewis Central faced with a 3rd and 6, as this will be a sweep to the near side here. And he'll get almost pushed out of bounds by Chayton Sneathen there. And down to the 45. As I thought the push by Sneathen there almost knocked him out of bounds, but able to keep his footing.
As that's Jude Mortensen on the little direct handoff toss, whatever you want, speed sweep, whatever you want to call it.
I I mean, once he got the corner there, Shane, he had some skills, but kudos to Harlan's linebackers. I mean, they started in the middle of the field and they met him. They took the right path to get to him. So 1st and 10, ball on the 44. As this will be a run up the middle and get about 3 on the carry there for Lewis Central.
Yeah, good tackle by the Cyclones just after the line of scrimmage. As we have about a minute and a half left to go in the game. LC moving the ball and just kind of killing out the clock.
And Shane, I know we're 0-3, but 3 hard-fought games for the Cyclones. This one's really the kind of the one that was in hand. Both games early, you saw kind of Harlan a play away. This one, we knew it was an uphill battle. I think Harlan battled as well as they could. I mean, they put a lot of physical and a lot of heart on the field tonight, and
yeah,
unfortunately, I think Lewis Central is just too much.
I was going to say, just giving up a few big plays here and there has kind of been the difference. Doss with a couple long touchdown runs, and then Chubb with a couple long touchdown passes. So
I mean, both teams coming in 0-2. We know Lewis Central is going to come in kind of angry, being 0-2, losing a couple close games. Harlan also. And you saw that physical, defensive-wise, as this will be a carry past the sticks for a first down, and that'll more or less do it for the game here.
Yes, I believe that will do it.
We'll have about a second on the play clock, and so Lewis Central will go to 1-2. Harlan will fall to 0-3 as the 2 home game trip for the Cyclones are over. We go to Denison next week as Cyclones look to get on the winning ways. So I am Brian Martin. To my right is Shane Conrad. On the camera was Jonathan North. Your final here tonight, 38-13, Lewis Central over Harlan. We'll see you next week in Denison. Good night.
Go Cyclones.